Hey.
Hey, at last, technical difficulties overcome.
Yay.
There, we can relax.
Yeah.
So thank you for agreeing to do this.
Hey, thank you for reaching out. Great idea. And
Well,
it's nice. It's not so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in ages.
big hug, big hug.
Big hug. I
It's
was just
funny
thinking about
because
you.
I
I was
know
just Go
I
ahead.
noticed that you were going online and posting videos and things,
Yeah,
and I'd started to do it. So I thought, oh, let's do one together. So this is what we do.
definitely. I was thinking about you the other day and I thought, oh, you're in France and you're not far away, but it's like you're really far away. I can't see you. I just can't drive across the border and say hello. We can't meet in Luxembourg for a coffee or whatever.
No.
It's very strange.
So for the people who don't know us, let's just say a bit about who we are. So I'm Jill Saville. I'm an independent. I'm in France, as you've said. I'm a coach and training, that kind of thing. And so Claudia is...
Claudia Neumeister, calling from Germany, just across the border from Luxembourg. I'm the owner of a company called Luxdates, which is an introduction company for singles.
Oh. And where were you when I needed you?
Oh,
but
you
in a
clearly
nice
didn't
way.
need me.
Well, I hope I don't need you, yes. But of course you are, although you're the founder of Luxdates, the reason we know each other is because you're a trainer and we met each other through the British Chamber. We were both on the committee, People in
Yes.
Leadership.
Yeah, that's right. I remember when I first met you, Jill, and I told you this. I was a complete newcomer to the People in Leadership group with the British Chamber, and there was this group which was quite different from the group we have today, and I was really afraid of you.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, no, because you were so you were so clear and structured in your thinking, and it really came across right from the start. You're you want clear answers and you want everything backed up. So you wanted substance, and I thought, okay, I'll give substance. I'll do my very best.
And many of my friends will say to you, I'm not particularly structured.
Well, and then I got to know you.
Then you got to know it. Absolutely. Okay, let's move on. Because there were two or three things we thought might be useful to share. And so the first one we thought of was our new perspectives on the world, because it just feels as if the world has changed.
Yeah.
And for me, one thing is the value of people seems to have the lowest paid in our society, like the nurses and carers and waste disposal, and now clearly the most important.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. The system has completely changed, and I remember a couple of months ago, before anybody would ever dream of this happening, there was this discussion going on Facebook with the housing prices and people on the lower end of the pay scale would have to move to countries like Germany or France or Belgium, and they would have these long commutes. And the general tone of the discussion was, well, so what? Who cares? And I thought, this is wrong, because we are so dependent on every member of society. And now that the borders are closed and the country of Luxembourg is reliant in the healthcare force on workers, 70% of them are living outside the borders. I really think it shows how wrong this way of thinking is, and how dependent we as a society are on every
Yes.
member.
Yes.
And I made a point with the I live in Germany, shop in Germany, and the shop assistants, the cashiers, super. They were great. I mean, they were upbeat and nice and friendly. And I said to one, you know what, thank you. Thank you for the job that you're doing. Thank you for taking care of us. And she was so nice, and she just said, oh, it's my job. And I thought, well, thank you for doing this.
Thank you. And you mentioned shops, and I know that in all countries you at first see a rush in the shops, but certainly around where I am, it's now settled down. People are
Yeah.
trusting that they will get things.
Yeah.
And I noticed particularly the big supermarket here, SuperU, after only a few days, all of a sudden the cashiers have now got perspex around them. The response, the change is coming very fast, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Here in Germany, in some supermarkets, they have the plexiglass protectors, in others not, which I find irresponsible of the employer. But yeah, things have become a lot quieter here, and there's a big shopping complex a couple of kilometers down the road, and I went there a couple of days ago to buy some dog food, and it was empty, really like a ghost town. It's eerie. Eerie is the feeling.
Yeah, you mentioned eerie. I've done a couple of videos, walking the dog and things, and today I felt a little bit more enclosed, and I think it's because we now have to carry this paper, even walking the dog, to write down our reason for leaving the house before we even leave the house, which I'm really not convinced about. But it's now, I just feel it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary.
It is.
That somebody's going to check why I'm out of the door.
Yeah.
And I'm staying in for good reason. I think we both agree it's for good reason, but just stepping out to walk the dog is,
yeah, it's a bit much. And one of the things that I was afraid of, it's 2 weeks ago today that we had this leadership event at Silver Square, the British Chamber.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks ago today that I was at an event with about 40 people. It feels completely ludicrous to say this now. And after the event, when everything suddenly started happening, I was getting concerned. Not really worried, but concerned. I thought, oh, I hope I didn't pick up anything. And I thought, oh my God, if I picked up something, then who would walk the dog? Because Florian, we both have to quarantine, and it would be tough. Thank God, I was checking myself, whenever I had a bit of a dry cough, I think, oh my God, is this it? Is that a fever? But no, I'm completely fine.
And you and we were talking to lighten the mood a little bit. We were talking the other day about first world. We've got first world problems, haven't we? Like, how on earth do I ever get a haircut again? I can resolve the hair colour. I'm not going to go like Carolyn Walking Dead and gradually get long grey hair. But, it's a worry, isn't it?
It is. It is. We ordered a hair trimmer today for Florian. we thought we just kind of put the chair in the, we have a walk-in shower, so we'll put the chair in the walk-in shower and then kind of trim.
Yeah, but what are we going to do? I don't know.
I don't know. With I'm not. I'm usually I'm a natural blonde person, but this I'm actually white. With age, I've whitened, and I thought there's always root spray. I can always do root spray, but that is only good for so many weeks. And how much longer is this going to last?
That's true. That's true. So let's get back to let's get back to serious, because I think we've both noticed different things. I'll probably talk about the change curve on a different video,
Yeah.
but as individuals and countries go through this change curve, I'm noticing that I'm certainly at acceptance and how do we solve problems, and many of us are, but the creativity out there, the creativity that we're seeing, different ways of connecting, different ways of doing things. We've had aperitif online, and I just think the creativity of humanity is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, there's certainly. So I had to turn on a dime. So I normally meet everybody in person and create meetings in person, and I will have to now offer online online introductions on online meetings, and so there's a couple of things that I will be announcing later this week. I was able to collaborate with two companies to create online offerings, but the creativity, but also the openness to work together and to try and pilot and see where this is going. It's certainly something that I think 3 weeks ago we wouldn't have experienced like that.
Absolutely. I mean, 5 years ago, I remember thinking, oh, I must go online. I'm seeing my mentors were talking about doing stuff online and programs, and I was saying, yeah, I must get around to it. And I think only last week, when I was supposed to be speaking on the Saturday at the Happiness Festival, which was cancelled, and they said to me, well, will you do something online? And I thought,
great.
Well, no, I actually thought, I've got enough trouble trying to get back from the UK. But by Friday, I thought, you know what, I could do something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did do a short video that I've put on my YouTube channel. And I found that actually I quite enjoyed it. Suddenly all the barriers that were in my way of, I haven't got a whizzy backdrop. And I thought, you know what, this will do. I've got to put my face on and get dressed. I used to do that when I had to go to work every day. So these fell by the wayside, and in 24 hours, I could do something. So again, this is pushing us, I think, to try new things.
Yeah, and I think in these exceptional days, this exceptional time that we're living in, there's also people are more forgiving. It's okay if the eyeliner is not perfect or the background is not perfect. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? In fact, I had a conversation yesterday with my cousin in Edinburgh. I'd not spoken to for 15 years. All of a sudden, she reached out to me, and we were on Messenger for 1 hour, 20 minutes, just catching up.
Yeah.
And I've talked to more people in the last 10 days than I used to do.
Yeah.
So it's not all doom and gloom. I think we're all trying very hard to stay connected with the people who mean a lot to us.
Yeah. I think this is a unique chance. So when I'm out walking the dog and I see nature completely unconcerned, reading about blue skies in China and dolphins in Sardinia, I think nature is coming back. And I think we have a unique chance to change, as not only as Europeans, but as Americans, what have you, but really as a globe to reinvent.
Yeah, to reinvent ourselves. And that reminds me of the Chinese proverb that everything's all right in the end.
Yeah.
And if it's not all right, it's not the end. So I think everything will be all right, and we've just got to live through it.
Yeah, we Cologne in Germany, where I come from, we say it is what it is. So if it happens, it happens. What will be, and in the end, it has always been all right. So I firmly believe that. And you were talking about the change curve, and I'm going between acceptance and depression. I'm kind of in between, and I think everybody's feeling that right now.
Yeah, I think so. Particularly as we're starting to hear about people who are ill, and it's coming closer to us, I think. So, thank you very much for this. I just thought we could share what we were going through, and there's many of our friends are independents. I know that, and we're all having to do things we've never done before. So, thank you so much, Claudia.
Thank you for reaching out, and
I'll see you soon.
And I'm looking forward to our crazy haircuts and hair colors.
Absolutely. See you soon.
Bye.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.